this is fun.
Woohoo! You're right, it is fun.
But wouldn't you rather be at school?
Why would I rather be at school? Then I wouldn't get to have all this fun.
Well, if you're not in school every day, what do you do?
Well, I do stuff like my computer, and I watch movies, and I read my Word Model Creatures card, which I learn a lot, and I wait till my friends are off school to play with them, and I do all this fun stuff, and I can always go in the woods, which is totally fun and woohoo.
Tell me, Maya, what do you know about school?
Well, I know that the kids sit there all day, and also that and I know that they only get 2 days a week off. Well, that'll be considered as a weekend, I guess. Well, I basically sort of know what they do because I have friends that go to school that I meet them every day after school.
Do they talk about what they did in school?
Well, sometimes, not really. We mostly like to spend our time playing as much as we can. And we often do stuff like make things in the sand, or dance, or play a game together. We just have lots of fun, and I think my friends really enjoy doing that. My friend Amy, she finishes her homework pretty fast. She does it on the bus, which I think is a very smart idea to get your homework done fast. If I went to school, I'd probably do that. And
do you think you ever might try school?
no, I don't. Well, in my test, I know I got a 5th grader thing, and I'm only a 3rd grader. Well, I'll be a 4th grader next school year after summer break.
Well, what makes you a 4th grader if you don't go to school?
Well, really, it would just be my age. There's really no grades in unschooling, because it's just learning.
Well, what does a 4th grader learn? Any idea?
Well, I know I learn math, science, reading, and the basic subjects.
The basics. Do you learn the basics?
Yes.
How do you do? But you're an unschooler. I thought unschoolers didn't do any school stuff.
They do workbooks and stuff. Well, I enjoy doing my workbooks. Well, at least I think some unschoolers do it. Well, I know I do.
Alana doesn't.
Well, she's only 6. I'm not sure. She does workbooks. She has workbooks she does.
Is that the only way to learn? Workbooks?
No, of course it's not. I go out and learn every day just by coming out here. Like I learned that this tree is very thick. Well, that's not really something you learn, is it? I'm just good for learning stuff. Well, I learned lots of things just by little things. Like my mother has me observe plants, which I think this is something like Oregon grape, maybe.
What do you think is important to learn?
Well, if things are important to learn, like how to survive, things that are actually important to learn. Well, I know math can be very useful, because math, you could divide things or divide food if you need to survive. Math can be very important to learn. And reading can also help in learning science. It can be important, but it's not necessary.
What is science anyway?
Well, science, you can study. It's like things about things, like matter, light, all kinds of things. There's science about practically everything. There's probably even science about math. Well, at least I think so. And things that are really important to learn is like which plants are safe to eat or not, and at what time, and like how to survive in the wild. Those are important things to learn. And how to climb trees might be important, so you can pick the fruit at the top.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Well, I want to be a diver when I grow up, because it would be cool, and I just love being in water. And then I'd be all around all these sea animals in the sea. And I might discover new species.
How will you become a diver?
Well, I'll have to study on marine biology a lot when I will have to study marine biology, learn about it, and I also have to know how to swim. And I'll have to practice holding my breath. And I will also, volunteering at an aquarium might help me become one when I grow up. Any other questions? Oh, cool! All the kinds of art, like dancing, painting. I like the one. I'm now going to the farm.